Race 5 at Belmont jumps at 3:10. It's the listed Belmont Oaks over 2,000 metres. And once again, we'll have a look at the Belmont Guineas to have a look at the most recent start of Mystery Miss.
Around and True Attraction follows the stablemate inside the 250. Coming around is coming with a good run on the outside, but here's Mystery Miss, Forgotten Star, Flower of War and Gates of Babylon. Mystery Miss and coming around, Forgotten Star back in the centre, then True Attraction. Mystery Miss in front though, drawing clear from coming around. True Attraction flies. It's Peter's Power again though, and Mystery Miss.
Mystery Miss just got a great run in transit there. It stalked in a midfield position on what was a big tempo up front. It had clear momentum going towards the line, recorded the best performance of the day. So that does look pretty irresistible going into this event. There obviously isn't going to be as much tempo up front, but I'm not sure that will hurt the horse's chances too much. It does have an established turn of foot over the last 400 and 600 metres nonetheless. Second pick is the 5 1 Point Lady, who I think does look very much suited going up to 2,000 metres. We've seen some really good late splits from this horse as of late. Last time we saw a sustained run over the last 600 metres, which just gives every indication the horse will lap up the extra distance. So for me, it's clearly second pick. Third pick is the 2, Ping Me Another. It's an established on-speed horse. It's only had the one start this preparation, but we saw last prep going over the staying distances. The horse is brave on speed, just needs to get the tempo right, and it should be able to lead from gate 1. And then fourth pick is the 4, Forgotten Star, who does try every single time. We saw last start, it settled a little bit more forward, one out on one back on what was that very strong tempo. It just seemed to be out sprinted late, lacked that little bit of a turn of foot that we saw in previous starts. So I just wonder if they'll settle the horse a little bit colder in the Belmont Oaks. On top in race 5 is 1 Mystery Miss from 5 1 Point Lady, 2 Ping Me Another and 4 Forgotten Star. Race 6 at Belmont jumps at 3:45. It's Carl Behrman's 80th birthday handicap over 2,200 metres, and we'll have a look at the most recent performance of Friar Fox.
Inside's got something to give, nowhere to go. Then Son of Bacchus, Friar Fox looking for the way through, he's trying to angle out. Followed by Not Again Ken, Grey Enigma is down the outside, and now Send My Love is starting to come through. Friar Fox got held up, comes with Send My Love now. They're after Play Hard and Son of Bacchus. Son of Bacchus hit the front, Send My Love, Play Hard fights. Here's Friar Fox now. Friar Fox, Send My Love. Friar Fox just in front, Send My Love.
It was obviously a very impressive win there from Friar Fox. It jumped okay. Settled 3 back the fence, which was a little bit awkward, and we saw that in the straight. It took ages to get clear, but when it finally found that gap, it pinged right through it. Showed a great turn of foot over the last couple of hundred metres to just zap Send My Love on the line. I think the step up in distance looks ideal. The horse has had 2 runs at the mile, and stepping up to 2,200 metres should be okay for it. It has immense talent, and gate 5 looks perfect for it. So it's clear top pick for me from the 11, which is Musical Art. You could probably make a case that this horse should have either run top 2 or even possibly won their last start. It settled midfield in a position where it was just held in a pocket. It really only got going on the line, but look, for me, on that slow tempo, it wasn't suited at all. And it does look, if they can get the horse into a position from gate 10 in this event, it should be able to use that bit more tempo up front and really use that to its advantage and finish strong. Third pick is the 3 Noir de Rue. We've seen the last couple of starts, it settled back in the field, but both of those have been pretty slowly run races. So again, with more of a genuine speed up front, I suspect they'll still ride it in that worsened midfield position, but it's been showing a good turn of foot late in those events. And fourth pick is the 6 Mr. Albie, who again, just might need that one more start. I was hoping last start would have had a bit more tempo than what it did, but nonetheless, the horse from gate 13, I think there's only one option, and that's to roll forward. And if he's just peaking fitness-wise, he could give some cheek out in front. On top in race 6 is 2 Friar Fox from 11 Musical Art, 3 Noir de Rue, and 6 Mr. Albie. Race 7 at Belmont jumps at 4:20. It's Demerit standing at Range Stud handicap over 1,200 metres. And we'll have a look at that first up performance of Father Nick.
For Pike on the fence, Father Nick getting held up, then Captivated Point. Route 88 is trying to get to the outside, doing that now. In the straight, Double Jeopardy has raced up on the outside of Vital Blast. Festival Miss with an inside run. Route 88, Father Nick has weaved clear as well. And then came Lido Beach. Festival Miss got up on the inside of Lido Beach. Father Nick is down the outside with Route 88. Festival Miss in front. After it, Father Nick, but Festival Miss as well.
Hard not to be impressed with what Father Nick did there first up. The horse landed in midfield position, was just stalking the tempo up front. It was briefly held up, but it recorded the fastest 800, 600, 400 and 200 of the day in what was just a super sustained run going to the line. And look, if the horse can reproduce anything like that from a midfield position once again, it should just be winning this event. Second pick is the 8, which is State Attorney, who, again, probably had just maybe a few excuses there last start. I'm not totally convinced it handled the heavy track, but look, it does seem to get into a really good position from gate 6, and the previous starts his preparation were really good for a horse that has typically struggled to win. Third pick is the 9, Route 88. It's another horse that seems to mix and match its form just a little bit, but it does appreciate a real genuine tempo, and gate 8, it should settle in the second half of the field, just needs that wind-up room in the straight, but it has been recording some strong figures of late. Fourth pick is the 3, Harry Thomas, who with 77 days off, no trial, might be able to give a bit of cheek up front, especially if it can begin well. We saw last preparation that it was running its best races when being able to settle the first couple of runners and trying to use that on-speed advantage to its own credit. On top in race 7 is the 1, Father Nick, from 8, State Attorney, 9, Route 88 and 3, Harry Thomas. That brings us to the last. It's race 8, jumping at 4.55, the Crown Perth handicap over 1,300 metres. And we haven't seen this horse in a little while, so we'll have a look at the most recent trial of Miracle Man.
Who at the moment is the Miracle Man. Miracle Man leads, but Pinzu's down the outside, strikes and quickly goes to the lead. Pinzu clears out now over Miracle Man, and Time to Hunt. Pinzu has the lead, coming back at it now, Miracle Man, but Pinzu still the leader over Miracle Man, and then Time to Hunt. Pinzu just in front, and Pinzu.
Keen to side with Miracle Man at hopefully an each-way quote here. I think gate 1 looks perfect for the horse. It does have a good first up record, and we saw in that trial it was headed in the straight and fought back particularly well, so I suspect the horse is going quite well at the moment at home. Although its best figures have been over just slightly further, 1,500 metres plus, it does have that good first up record, and I'm expecting a lot of pace in this event, which I think will suit the horse. So it goes on top for me from 1, Great Again, who just wasn't suited last start. It jumped best, was ridden with early intent, but handed up the lead and ended up in the box seat. Obviously the leader on that occasion, War God, went on to win. I think the horse would be much better off leading and dictating, and Jared Noske jumping on board. I suspect that will be the case here. Third pick is the 15, Astronomite. It's had 2 good trials. It hasn't been seen in quite a while, and although its form was okay last preparation, it does have the ability to handle a bit of tempo up front, and gate 9 looks okay for it. It might be able to settle forward of midfield and give a little bit of a sight in the straight. Fourth pick is the 5, which is Giraffe, who I'm not sure will be suited first up, but I've got plenty of time for this horse. I thought the trial was pretty good, the most recent one. It sat outside the lead, just tired a bit late. I'm not sure it's a first up horse, but I'll certainly be following its progress this preparation. On top in the last is 13, Miracle Man, from 1, Great Again, 15, Astronomite and 5, Giraffe. Best bets at Belmont, race 7, number 1, Father Nick, race 8, number 13, Miracle Man. That's all from us here at Perth Racing. If you'd like to keep up to date with us, stay in touch via our website or on social media. Until next time on the box seat, I'm Pete Anthony. Good punting and go well.